This is probably my proudest moment as an artist, and I made my dream record. This is everything that I ever hoped my first full-length record would be. So I sought out Eric Ross, who produced Tori Amos' Under the Pink, and he did work with Sarah Bareilles and a ton of people. He's got a great roster, and I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but it was an instant chemistry, and we just really hit it off right away, and I could tell he understood what I do. I think sort of what I do doesn't really fit in a genre or like a sort of cookie-cutter way. You have to have somebody that's sort of flexible and understands, you know, the mix between spoken word and the emotional intensity. And I wanted to make a pop record with those characteristics. I always thought that I needed to be like crying on the kitchen floor, like drunk and miserable and going through some crisis to write a good song. And this really proved to me that I can create in whatever circumstances and with other people in the daytime, sober. And so the process of making the record was beautiful. I believe vulnerability is what is going to save the world. And I think I look around and I watch the news and I see what's going on a daily basis, and I'm like, I just hurt. My heart hurts for humanity, and I feel, because I feel everything all the time, and I feel like I can feel the world just hurting. And I think a lot of it is because we become very disconnected, not only to each other but also to ourselves. And I know for me, as soon as I accepted exactly who I was and got rid of a lot of guilt and shame in my own life, I was able to live a lot more fully and open, and have myself open to connection and the beauty of the world. And vulnerability, I think, is the key to empathy. And I think empathy is actually the thing that is going to affect the world. But you can't really be empathetic until you've allowed yourself to be open. I mean, that's sort of the idea of Heart on My Sleeves, that, you know, that's the album title, and that's sort of the mentality of I'm just open, and I've never been jaded, and I've been hurt a lot. I mean, I think that's the risk reward of being vulnerable, but I have gained so much more from my experiences of being open and loving humanity rather than being jaded and being closed off. The connections that I've made with people and the beauty of the world is astounding on a daily basis.